Welcome back and welcome to Kate's Corner. We have a fun experiment planned for this week, but before we get to that, we have to have our science lesson. This week's lesson is covering air density. Density is described as an object's mass divided by its volume. Air density depends on three main factors: its temperature, pressure, and the amount of water vapor. To keep things simple, we will assume we are dealing with dry air, so water vapor won't apply for us today. Temperature affects air density because the higher the temperature, the faster the air molecules move and the further they spread out. So as the temperature rises, the density lowers. Hence why you have always heard the phrase hot air rises. An example of this scientific principle in real life is a hot air balloon. The air in the balloon is heated and becomes less dense than the cooler air around it, and thus the balloon takes flight. Now on to air pressure and its effects on air density. Pressure actually has the opposite effect. Increasing the pressure increases the density. Say you are squeezing a balloon. You are increasing the pressure and at the same time increasing the air density. Air density can be affected by altitude. The higher the elevation, the lower the density. And weather patterns also bring high and low pressure, which changes the air pressure. And that wraps up our science lesson for today. Make sure you tune into Kate's Corner this Wednesday when we put our knowledge to practice by making a rocket out of a tea bag.